Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me, Kim, your farm hunter, and of course, the new correspondent for the Crown Hunter, our new page that you can follow. So, you have to grab some tea and some popcorns kasi mahaba-haba itong chismisa natin. So, ang mainit-init na issue nga today is who is the real Mr. International. It's because the Thailand edition is already done with Kim Goodborn as the new title holder, but then the Philippine version is still trying to pursue their own version of Mr. International despite losing the battle in Thailand of the case that they have filed. So Manuel Del Dio filed a complaint in Thai court towards Pradip Pradunant, in which he said in his statement right now that it was about the computer crime, not about the who is the real owner of Mr. International, in which that was actually the case that was filed in Thailand. So ang kasong ito ay inilabas noong July. At nagkaroon na nga ng first hearing in which walang naipresentang evidence si Manuel Del Dio sa panahon na yon. Then another hearing was set on September 25, which was yesterday, with regards to the evidence that Mr. Del Dio has to present into the court. So yesterday, the Court of Thailand has already dismissed by the court of law in Thailand. So imagine the time frame from July, August until September 25. That was a lot of days, actually months even, in order for you to gather your evidence and to present it in September 25. But then Del Dio failed to present those evidence and failed to be there in the court that he filed the case upon. So yon ang naging cause kaya ay binasura ng Thai court ang kasong final ni Mr. Del Dio sa Thailand. Sinasabi niya na meron siyang ebidensya at daladala na ng lawyer daw niya yung evidence. Why you didn't pursue it? Bakit hindi ka pumunta at bakit hindi nyo prenisenta yung evidence na pinagsasabi niya doon sa korte? 'Di ba? Sana bakit ka gusto niya kasi ng postponement again. He wanted to create more time daw to gather evidences. It's because he was busy preparing for his own Mr. International. But what kind of evidence are you going to present that will take that much time? Yun ang tanong. Why you cannot present the evidences that you are saying na ilalabas mo sa social media? Shouldn't that evidences be given to the court of law rather than the social media? Yun lang ang nakapagtataka, no? Because you're trying to file a case internationally in the land where Pradip is, a citizen. And then you will try to ask for postponement again because you cannot present those evidence. And now you're saying that you're going to present it in social media and you cannot even be there in Thailand to, attend the case that you have filed. If you are really serious about, getting the Mr. International ownership, why wouldn't you be there? Diba? That is a very good question. So there are two versions of this story. Okay, let's start with the version of Manuel. So according to him, inappoint daw siya ni Mr. Alan Sim, the owner before from Singapore, as the vice president of the organization. At yan ang pinanghahawakan niyang evidence na dapat na ipresenta niya. But then there wasn't any evidences regarding that one. And also, he was trying to, put the trademark just August of this year. He was also saying that Alan Sim wanted him to be the owner of Mr. International kasi ayaw daw ni Alan na malink yung Mr. International sa Mr. Global. It's because si Pradip ang owner ng Mr. Global. And with regards naman sa ownership at sa mga admins ng Mr. International social media pages, according to him, tinanggal daw ni Jun Jung-on si Amir Gamama in which part of the admin na alipores niya ni Mr. Deldio. Tinanggal daw ni June si Amir. In which wala pala si Mr. Manuel Deldio as an admin of the social media platforms of Mr. International. Yun ang question, no? If Alan Sim really trusted you to be the new owner, dapat sa iyo nakabigay yung administration din ng social media accounts. Kasi there are so many admins onto that account, pero ikaw hindi ka napasali doon. Si Amir pa ang nandoon, in which tinanggal nga si Amir because there was like some discrepancies in regards to some hacking and whatsoever. Mahabang istorya. So balik tayo sa tatlong ito. Now the owners are with Pradit, and we have Pawi and Mr. John Jong-un. Si Pawi is always been the people behind the social media platforms with regards to coverage of Mr. International. And of course, Pradit is the national director of Thailand, and Jun Jung-un is the national director of South Korea. So these three people together with Alan Sim, they were like friends. They are friends. They help build the brand for a long time. Pawi has been covering the show for a long time. Pradit and of course Jun Jung-on has been an admin of the social media pages and had been, the national directors of the said pageant for a very long time. So dito na pumapasok ang mga kontrobersiya. Manuel Deldio posted this screenshot of Pawi Ventura kung saan sinabihan daw yung national director ng USA na wag magpadala doon sa fake, not legit international pageant sa Pilipinas. In which ang caption lang niya ay ito lang screenshot na to, in which Pawi rebutted that the national director of USA has been asking him so long since last year pa with regards to the ownership of the national director of USA, in which talagang kinuha niya out of context yung text ni Pawi doon sa national director ng USA. And ito pa, si Mr. Ricky Jung-hoon said that Manuel also contacted Mr. Lebanon kasi hindi nga nanalo si Mr. Lebanon sa show, na sumali na lang sa Philippine part ng Mr. International para siguro doon niya ipapanalo or whatsoever. I don't know. But then they were actually being, denied. And hindi talaga pumayag yung national director ng Lebanon din. And of course, with regards to the social media pages, they were flagged by Meta as the fake accounts, and they cannot use the word Mr. International because it's already owned by Thailand Edition. So ang ginawa nilang bagong social media page is MI Organization. So sinasabi ni Manuel na nahack daw sila, but actually flinag sila ng Meta as a fake organization because there's already two Mr. International into the Meta platform. So ayun nga, yung Instagram and Facebook pages nila ay talagang tinanggal. So ngayon gumawa sila ng bagong page in which MI Organization kasi hindi nila magamit yung Mr. International na word. So dito pa lang nag-submit talaga si Mr. Jong-hoon sa Meta ng mga trademark and of course social media, evidences in order for them to claim the blue check on Mr. International na sila talaga ang may-ari. In which Mr. International Philippines also organization, ginawa din nilang mi.ph kasi hindi nila magamit yung word mismo na yon, in which si Austin Cabatana ang kanilang panlaban dapat dyan. And last controversy, kakapost lang nila nung first candidate nila from the UK, in which na-message nga ng isang fan at sinabi nung lalaban na hindi naman sila pupunta and they are not competing into that pageant because they're competing into another pageant. So, kayo na ang humusga mga mamshi. It's a very long discussion, but for me, the real Mr. International is the Thailand-based, owned by Pradip. At yun lang, kayo na ang humusga.